Honey roasted, guys, honey peanuts.
Street vendors feed millions of New Yorkers each day. But with Proposition 2 passed in the last election, some street vendors could have a hard time feeding themselves.
Prop 2 will basically expand the jurisdiction of the Department of Sanitation. And now with this prop passing, sadly, we're going to see more enforcement happening on the vendors inside the parks and the surrounding sidewalks.
Mohammed Attia is the managing director of the nonprofit Urban Justice Center Street Vendor Project. They provide advocacy and legal representation for street vendors in need.
It's really sad to see the reality happening on the ground. A lot of vendors are really receiving a lot of fines very excessively by different enforcement agencies. A lot of vendors will make $1,000 every day to be able to afford such a fine.
The police might come in.
Yeah.
You don't have this one or don't have this one, you get a ticket.
Moving from Chile to New York, Marco Vial has been selling honey-roasted nuts for 13 years. During his honey-roasted nut career, Marco has only got one ticket, but one is a lot.
Thank you very much, miss. One ticket now is $1,000, so I had to be careful.
To operate a mobile food stand, street vendors need to complete a food protection course and obtain the license.
In the class, they show you a manipulation for a food, for a cold food, for a hot food, for everything. Keep cleaning your hand, see, the presentation, your hair. You have to use a hat or something like cover the hair.
But even with a proper license, Marco still has to be mindful.
For the COVID, they have one special group, the police. Like the name is Alpha name, yeah. They come in every day in the van to check the car, my car, this car, the food car, the table in the street, to everybody. They get a ticket every day. 20 feet from the door to over here, they get a ticket.
Street vendors are very vulnerable because of the fact that they are operating outside in the streets, that a lot of enforcement agencies can get involved. They can approach them, ask for their license, fine them, sometimes even confiscate their properties and merchandise. The sad truth is that a lot of vendors are now operating without the proper license or permit because the city has limits on the number of permits and licenses, something that we have been advocating for years now to be increased so vendors have access to business licenses.